I'm Nameless, part of the NAMELESS crew. What's going on? I am from Flint, Michigan, and I am currently residing in Tallahassee, Florida. I am a beat maker, and I'm also a graphic designer. I have to say Nameless because I really don't have pretty much a definition yet. I would try to use many styles, and as far as my beats are concerned, let most people say, they would probably say like funk, rock, soul, or anything like that. Me, I would just have to leave it as Nameless because I like to try different things, and I don't like to keep it at just one column, one selection, one item, one genre. My musical influences on my production would have to be J Dilla, Black Milk, Madlib, Ninth Wonder, MF Doom, Flying Lotus, DiBiase, Pete Rock, DJ Premier. The list just goes on and on. I've been making music for 10 years now and counting. I'm currently promoting my music through social networks such as Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, Bandcamp, and of course NL65. Well, back in 2002, my homeboy, he had a beat machine. It was the Roland MC 505, and we both went to college. So after class, I would come over there all the time, every day, and just mess around with his beats, make beats every day. I actually made more beats than he did on his stuff, so that was kind of funny. So it was cool of him to let me use that. Shout out to him, Brandon, by the way. Fast forward a couple of years, in 2005, my homeboy's friend, he introduced me to a software called FL Studio. People know it as Fruity Loops. And ever since I used that, I've just been hooked on it, and I pretty much created most of my projects using Fruity Loops. And in 2009, my wife, she purchased the Native Instruments machine, and that thing is phenomenal. I love that beat machine. It's been said that most producers that's been using the MPC 2000s, 5000s, or whatever, they crossed over to the Native Instruments machine, and I find that impressive. I've never worked in a studio yet. I plan on it, but I'm not in such of a rush to do it. I mean, it would be nice if I had studio time to do it. I think I could probably speak for a few producers when I say that one of the challenges will have to be making beats using no samples, like non-sampling. It's kind of hard to, depending on what kind of music you're doing. I mean, if you're the type of producer that likes to make club beats or stuff like that, then that shouldn't be an issue for you. What frustrates me is trying to get the people that you are a fan of, trying to get them to listen to it. It's like nowadays people need a cosign for everything. It's like the favoritism has grown heavily over the years, like heavy. It's like nowadays people only want to listen to people they're comfortable with or people they know. You know what I'm saying? It's like you would have to get a cosigner in order for Busta Rhymes or Pharrell Williams to be like, okay, well, let me listen to it. Since you say he's dope, I'ma take it as he's dope. So let me get his info and contact number and blah 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 blah. Well, one of the highlights in my career, back in 2010, I was handpicked to participate in the Red Bull Big Tune Beat Battle. I was real excited about that. I got eliminated the first round, but hey, it is what it is. And I got a chance to meet Elzai and Royce the 5'9", thanks to my homie Marv One for that. And it was a real good experience. I hope they bring that back. I hope Red Bull Big Tune brings that back. Earlier this year, I performed in a couple of shows in South by Southwest for the first time. I was really excited about that. I gained a lot of positive feedback from that. I was also interviewed by the Novation company because I was using their machines, which is called the Novation Twitch. I use it for mixing and doing a lot of live sessions with it. So they saw me do that. They took a lot of pictures of me working with it, and after the performance, they took me to the side and just interviewed me about it. So I was pretty excited about that. My wife, she supports everything I do pretty much, just hands down. She's on my side on anything I work on. Every project I've created, she's pumped it through Twitter and Facebook, any sites, you know it. And as far as my friends, if I'm around, I mean, you know, most people, they don't have the funds to fly out of town and stuff like that. If I'm close by or in town, they'll come to a show and they'll show mad love support. I wouldn't necessarily call it professional training. I mean, I've received a few tips, word of advice on beat making. Other than that, I pretty much taught myself on how to make music, on how to flip this, how to flip that. I'll have to say, for most producers, I mean, you can't teach a person how to make a beat. They would have to. I feel like you would have to teach yourself. It's like trial and error. Like most producers, they will go off of trial and error, and like any mistake, they would brush that off, draft that, and just do it over and do it over and do it over until they master it. So I would have to say most producers go for trial and error. So far, I have worked with Guilty Simpson, Miss Corona, Black Milk, Name Tag, Dwelle, Knowledge from Kids in the Hall, Clear Soul Forces, and that's just to name a few. Well, right now I'm working on a deluxe edition of my recent project, which is Beats Original Volume 3. I plan on releasing that by the end of the year. Also, I'm working on a collaboration album with my homie Name Tag, and that is under an independent label. It's titled For Namesake. It should be out early of next year, 2013. And I also have a couple of EPs I'm working on. One of them is with Clear Soul Forces. That's titled Fab 5. And the other one is with my homie Illingsworth in Detroit. That's going to be called Buzzards. So far, that's what I'm working on so far. If that's something that you're really trying to do, I would have to say get on it now, because it's not something that you could master overnight. You know, it's not like playing a game. You can be on it all day and all of a sudden the next day you just dope at it, good at it. You know, it takes years. So I would have to say, if that's what you're trying to make as your passion, get on it now and be serious about it. So, because it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of concentration, and it's going to take long nights, believe me. You can contact me at Twitter, which is @_nameless. Hit me up on the email, namelessdesigns83@gmail.com, or you can hit me up on my site, www.nameless-beats.com.